It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Luis Diaz, will have a key role in being the link man. He's so good when it comes to progressing the ball up the pitch, and he'll often drop deep to do that. Above all, though, I like his feistiness. There's a combative and energetic edge to everything he does.
Oh, quite no argument from me on that one. Ricardo Rodriguez. Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. Mbolo. Oh, he's bustling through here. Nice physical challenge. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Diaz. Succumbs to the pressure. Granit Xhaka. Vargas. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Oh, it's Mbolo. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Lerma has played it long. Mojica. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Great defending, strong and determined. Does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Diaz. Mojica. Nice interception, well timed. Throw it. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Rida. Ricardo Rodriguez. Vargas. He's in plenty of space here. There are a few waiting for it. Delivered across. Lerma. Suarez. Diaz. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Vargas. Akanji. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Xhaka. And it's been played through. He is through here. Mbolo. He's had a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
played the ball, that's a foul. Vargas, long ball by the goalkeeper. Vargas, foot in. Looking to break at pace. Diaz, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's a throw-in. Rida. Now it's Sambolo. He's found a way through. Now it's Vargas. Real chance! And the ball's come loose here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Granit Xhaka. Hammers, wins the duel this time. Suarez, great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Looks to the other side. Rida. Very nicely done. Has a quick glance. Proves too strong. That's really well manoeuvred. Xhaka cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Diaz. Played back in. He's having a shot! Rida. Moved on forwards. And here's Embolo. James Rodriguez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Mojica. Lerma. Lukumi. James Rodriguez. That is good strength. Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lerma. Sanchez. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Lovely ball. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Alvedi attempts a clearance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Muscular approach does pay off here. Akanji. There will be a throw-in. Munoz. James Rodriguez. And it's James Rodriguez. And the finish!
Lerma really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Short changes him with that pass. Suarez. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Suarez. Munoz. Vargas. Ricardo Rodriguez. That's been slipped through, and it's made its way to him. Sanchez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lerma gently done. Suarez. He's got away. Vargas. Ricardo Rodriguez. Akanji. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Sanchez. Munoz. Munoz forwards and with intent. Akanji gets it away. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mbolo has it out wide and in space. And it's Xhaka. Wins the duel this time. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he spark a counter here? And he's picked out the run. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. James does really well to win the ball there. Suarez. Granit Xhaka. Mojica. Lerma shifted upfield. Played back to the goalkeeper. Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. Akanji. And he goes cross-field. Lukumi. Lofted upfield. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Caught offside that time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rodriguez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vargas. Diaz. Diaz. He's in a great position here. Gets his head on it! Granit Xhaka. Aim forwards. Vida. Proves too strong. Vargas. We expected better, and so did he. Colombia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, he's found support out wide. Showing good feet. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Colombia, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Mojica. Diaz. Great defending, strong and determined. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Mbolo. Colombia playing high up the pitch here, very much taking the front foot approach. Oh, it's come loose. Vidmar crossed in once more. Sanchez gets rid without sophistication. Mojica. Diaz. Tries a deft little ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Clearly not happy with that. Vargas. No, it's Mbolo. The pass is intercepted. Mojica. Strong running down that left flank. Diaz. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. Deftly away. Diaz. This looks promising. Suarez! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Diaz. Xhaka too strong for his opponent there. Vargas. Now it's Mbolo. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Always onto this. Vargas claims comfortable. That pass has been well intercepted. Played with finesse. It's out for a goal kick. Mojica. Diaz, and it's lofted through here. Vargas. Alvedi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lukumi. Diaz. Suarez. And he's onside. A chance to play it in. Oh, nice touch.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Oh, smashing header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's played forward. And he's managed to get free. And it's Xhaka. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, sweet feet. Spread out to the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. Climbs up big! Goal! Switzerland! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lerma, gently done. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
James. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lerma. There's the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Freuler. Colombia have a free kick. Rodriguez! Brilliant! A finish of true class! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Oh, that is a bit special. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Embolo.
Reader.
That's tidy.
Reader.
Has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Best to keep it in play here.
Here comes another cross. And he's there to get it away. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Nice physical challenge. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Rodriguez.
Rodriguez. Out of play for a goal kick.
Mojica.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Switzerland getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Nice control. Time to deliver.
Diaz.
Moved on forwards.
Akanji. Vargas.
Still very early doors.
But it is a closely contested affair.
Rodriguez. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Hit into the mid. Takes a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Diaz.
Colombia going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently.
Diaz.
That's a good run down the left.
Suarez.
And the flag has stayed down.
Colombia clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Suarez clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Reader.
Ricardo Rodriguez.
Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Lerma shifted upfield. Big chance, must be! Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Lerma, the referee's awarded a free kick.
Vida. Now who's going to be first to this? Lerma, gently done. Do have a chance to counter here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Vida. And it's Embolo. Oh, that's neat. He has found the way through. Embolo's... It's a mighty effort! Xhaka finds himself offside. Xhaka with the foul. And it's played forward. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vida. Granit Xhaka. Oh, can he get onto this? Munoz. Extravagant effort! Oh, that is rather wayward. Akanji forwards and with intent. Rodriguez. Vida. Plays it across. Bit of a misjudgment. Diaz. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Diaz is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Played towards the other side. And it's Rodriguez. Rodriguez aim forwards. Vargas sends that a long way. Munoz driven forward. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Embolo. Ricardo Rodriguez. And here's Embolo. Out towards the flank. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Rodriguez. Oh, it's played into the area. Suarez. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Rodriguez. It's gone for a throw-in. No way through, so back it... And a chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Lerma. Sanchez. Lerma. It's a quick ball upfield. Akanji makes the interception. Granit Xhaka. Nice looking ball. Embolo. Lovely bit of skill. Can he deliver? Alvedi. Moved on forwards. Tries to get it clear. Reader at it in a wide position. Oh, good ball. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Great chance! Goal! Switzerland! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Switzerland take the lead. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Granit Xhaka. Decent progress down the left. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Overhit and out of play. Great defending, strong and determined. Embolo. Vargas. Munoz. James Rodriguez. And he has been fouled there. It's Embolo. Reader looking to get on the end of this. Reader really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now that's well seen too. Granit Xhaka. It is quite a run he's making here. So who's he picking out? He whips, climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Lerma forwards and with intent. Rodriguez. Oh, played through for the wide man. That has been knocked clear. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Succumbs to the pressure. And that's been won straight back. Munoz goes forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mojica. Rodriguez. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. A little off target. Applies the finish! Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Mojica. Embolo does really well to win the ball there. He's got away. Embolo. Reader. Mojica defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Vargas. And it's Rodriguez. He's in plenty of space here. Granit Xhaka. It's Xhaka! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Granit Xhaka is offering a right smile there.
And it's been taken short. There's a probing ball. He's onto it in a flash. Neatly clipped into space. Lerma, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Akanji. Xhaka. It's run loose here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lerma aim forwards. Rida. And it's Mbolo. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. Vargas. Granit Xhaka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Could move up a gear here. Oh, good spread. That's a cute ball. Granit Xhaka. Akanji. Akanji shifted upfield. Rodriguez. Good play on the left-hand side here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Xhaka. And it's Rodriguez. Cleared without complication. Colombia looking to counter. Oh, red, nice interception. Now it's Mbolo. It's a promising position. Oh, such a clever touch. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Lerma with the clearance. Suarez. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared away. Mojica. Lovely feet. Diaz. Oh, this is a great position.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Freuler. And it's played forward. It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Rodriguez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's going to be disappointed with that. Colombia have reclaimed it. Munoz. Embolo. He's found the way through. A chance to play it in. That was a brilliant interception. Lerma, gently done. Tries a measured ball. Brilliantly cut out. Diaz. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. This might spell danger. Suarez. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! Switzerland present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
Save!
Once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Ricardo Rodriguez. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Well read, and the danger is averted. Munoz, aim forwards. Well, they could break here. James Rodriguez. Have it back and can go again. Munoz trying to keep this in. Lerma. Lerma forwards and with intent. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Rodriguez. Elects to cross. Shot a goal! Goal! Switzerland! And they've got their lead back. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Embolo simply judged everything beautifully. That takes a lot of training ground practice, and we know what practice can make.
Switzerland go into the lead. That's a lovely, neat pass. Elvedi gets over and intercepts. Vidmar, who's set up one goal so far. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Reader. Lobbed in behind. Played into space out wide. Well, the clearance is short. Granit Xhaka plays it in. That's really well manoeuvred. And the shot!
That was venomous.
Kanji shifted upfield. Aim forwards, and the counter is on. Munoz picks it up now. Goes for the header!
He will be livid with himself.
Colombia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Akanji forwards and with intent. And it's Rodriguez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mojica. Colombia keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Sanchez, he's gone direct here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's very neat. Vargas. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. That looks a good cross. Mojica does really well to win the ball there. Munoz, and it's played forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. He's cut it out, gets it away. Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Vargas. Diaz. Valverde. Rida. Embolo. Granit Xhaka. Xhaka gently done. Vargas. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Spectacular save! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ricardo Rodriguez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Referee's given a throw. Who's he going to play in? And here's Embolo. Oh, that's nice. Vargas. And here's Embolo. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Akanji. And it's Rodriguez. Moved on forwards. Freuler. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's really well manoeuvred. Chance here to counter. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. Clipped into space. Diaz. Vidmar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he welcomes it in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Keeper's got good distance on that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
You can hear the annoyance in the crowd. The frustration is growing.
Goes for the shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Diaz crosses. No, that is clearly overhit. Akanji. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rodriguez chooses to go cross-field. Vargas. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the shot's on here. And here's Diaz. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he thumps it clear. Munoz. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he shoots! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else did, so he just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Ricardo Rodriguez. James Rodriguez. Lukumi. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Rodriguez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rodriguez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Suarez. What about this cross? Goes for a shot! Rida. Suarez. And he's managed to get free. And that's aimed into the middle. He's cut it out. Granit Xhaka. Akanji. And that is out of play. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That has been cut short. Sanchez. Lerma. Lukumi. Oh, can he get onto this? Elvedi cuts it out. Rida. Elvedi. Elvedi, gently done. Rida. Akanji. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Ricardo Rodriguez. That's good play. And here's the chance to counter. Lerma. Moved on forwards. Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. Rida. Mbolo. Rida. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Xhaka. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Lofted upfield. So what can they make of this? Mojica. He is just caressing the ball. Great work on the overlap. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Diaz. Rida. Granit Xhaka. Out to the left it goes. And it's played forward. It's gone out for a throw-in. James Rodriguez. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's tidy. Time to deliver. And that's played in low. Ricardo Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. Akanji forwards and with intent. Mbolo gets into some space. Lovely feet. Aimed in towards the centre. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Alvedi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Alvedi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Munoz tries to dink it through. Freuler. Vargas. Rida. Vargas. Proves too strong. It's a quick ball upfield. Suarez! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Suarez really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Granit Xhaka. Strong running down that left flank. Granit Xhaka. Mbolo. Lerma. Diaz. Aim forwards. That is a brilliant interception. And that has been clubbed away. James Rodriguez. Munoz. And he goes cross-field. Mojica. Diaz. Oh, that's neat. Mojica. Diaz in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
Switzerland, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Lerma. Diaz. That's a good run down the left. Ricardo Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. Looks to the other side. Rida. Keeps on running. Lovely bit of skill. Can he deliver? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lukumi. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now then, the ball's come loose. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Munoz. Oh, that's nice. Rodriguez wins the duel this time. Vargas. And Bolo. Moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Granit Xhaka. Vargas. Rida. Just too much on that. Diaz. Lukumi. Quality ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rida. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Granit Xhaka. Oh, he's found support out wide. Diaz shifted upfield. Vargas. Rida. Does really well to win the ball there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Embolo. Now who's going to be first to this? Up towards the front line. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Akanji. Rida. Now he's wondering who wants it. That'll be a throw-in. And here's Embolo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Munoz. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Vargas. Good chance here! Oh, can he get onto this? Searching pass he's played there. And that is a little undercooked. Ricardo Rodriguez. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rida on a strong run down the right. Lerma forwards and with intent. And now the breakaway. Great defending, strong and determined. Akanji. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Good play on the left-hand side here. Vargas. Over to the left. Now the ball in. Vargas deals with that, nice and simple. Diaz. Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Nice physical challenge. Decent progress down the left. Calmly anticipates. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And it's played forward. Mojica. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbolo. Rida has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And he's straight offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Granit Xhaka. And it's Mbolo. Lerma, gently done. Mojica. Suarez. It's a mighty effort! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
It's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Switzerland leading by 2 in an incredible contest. It is still anyone's. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now it's Mbolo. Lovely, now then. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away.
They should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
starting to look like a done deal now. Alvedi gets across to intercept that. Granit Xhaka. Vargas. And it's Embolo. Lerma. Suarez. Diaz. Suarez. Ricardo Rodriguez. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. And it's Rodriguez. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Munoz. Munoz shifted upfield. Reader. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lukumi. Mojica. Mojica played over towards the opposite flank. Freuler. Lerma. Suarez! Mojica. Oh, sweet feet. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Reader. Freuler. Alvedi. Granit Xhaka. Moved on forwards. Munoz cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Freuler. Vargas. Xhaka spread out to the left. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Diaz, done delicately. Alvedi. Reader. Vargas. Alvedi. And it's Rodriguez. And he's managed to get free. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Vargas. Reader. Mbolo. No foul, says the referee. Mojica did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Reader. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Ball's gone out of play. Reader. Played into the middle. Vargas claims it, and the danger passes. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Suarez. Lerma. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Vargas. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And it's Munoz. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's run loose here. Suarez. Long ball looking to counter. Munoz. Played out to the right. Looking for a decent ball in. Diaz. It's anyone's ball now. Ricardo Rodriguez. Proves too strong. Lukumi, and it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Freuler. Alvedi. Freuler. Reader. Freuler. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That's very neat. Moved on forwards. Akanji makes the interception. Granit Xhaka. That's a nicely weighted pass. Diaz. Diaz shifted upfield. Lerma. Munoz looking up to see who wants it. Munoz forwards and with intent. Lerma. And here's Diaz. Vargas. And Bolo. Lerma does really well to win the ball there. Mojica. Mojica drives forward on the overlap. James Rodriguez. Hammers, played out to the left flank. There are a few waiting for it. Diaz. Big chance! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lerma. Very nicely done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbolo looking to get on the end of this. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Xhaka. Chance, surely! Munoz gets good distance on it. Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Freuler. Akanji. Akanji forwards and with intent. James Rodriguez wins the duel this time. Colombia disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Alvedi. Vargas. Freuler. Reader. And here's Mbolo. They played right into his path.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's onto it in a flash. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Munoz. James Rodriguez. Mojica. Suarez. And it's played forward. Munoz. Now it's Mbolo, and they can counter here. Lerma. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Colombia seemingly requiring all hands on deck here. Players converging towards the centre.
Look, this is all about organisation now and getting people in the right place to deal with what's going to come at them, and there seems to be enough authority in trying to achieve that.
There are a few waiting for it. Munoz, gently done. Lerma shifted upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbolo being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Suarez, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ricardo Rodriguez.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Lukumi. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a throw. Rida. Embolo. So who's he picking out? Cross goes in there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Elvedi cuts it out. Granit Xhaka. Out to the left it goes. Embolo. Big chance, corner. And the ball is out of play. Mojica. And there's green grass ahead of him. So much time and space here. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Akanji. Lerma. Diaz. Embolo. Oh, that's a nice ball. Embolo. Oh, nice touch. Rida. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Moved on forwards. That's an excellent interception. Ricardo Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka thinks one through. That's beautifully weighted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Freuler. Ricardo Rodriguez. Ball swung in. Embolo. Could move up a gear here. Mojica. He's in plenty of space here. Showing good feet. A chance to play it in. Embolo. Oh, that is having a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Munoz. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too.
Vargas. Reader forwards and with intent. And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. Munoz. Xhaka does really well to win the ball there. And it's Munoz. Great defending, strong and determined. Ricardo Rodriguez. Munoz, and the keeper's got it again. Is onto it in a flash. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Alvedi. And here's Embolo. Embolo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lukumi. That's been drilled forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Alvedi. Vargas. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Reader is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's been played through. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Lerma has played it long. Shot at goal! Caught offside that time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Moved on forwards. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vargas. Reader. That's really well manoeuvred. Gets a look and plays it forward. That has been cut short. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mojica, crossed into the box. Oh, smashing header! Danger averted for now. Diaz. Lovely close control. Mojica. Now here's the... Can he finish? It goes to show he is human after all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that detail.
Of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Freuler. Reader. Okafor. No, it's Okafor. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, Red, nice interception. Ambitious ball here. Vargas getting this one clear. Hammers. Does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Up towards the front line. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Reader. Oh, such a clever touch. Vargas. Okafor. This time, surely! He has done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! Okafor, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's onto it in a flash. Ricardo Rodriguez. And he goes cross-field. Reader. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Vidmar from Okafor! And he's hit it too high.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And it's played forward.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
And it's Rodriguez. Moved on forwards. There's no flag. Okafor. And the finish!
Hammers chooses to go cross-field.
Lerma. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Aim forwards.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Diaz.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Diaz.
Spread out to the left. Vidmar
With a fine tackle. It'll be a throw-in. Ricardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. And he's missed it.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Munoz, forwards and with intent. Alvedi. Freuler. Rida. Okafor.
Nice physical challenge. That's really well manoeuvred.
Alvedi. Nice control. Rodriguez goes on a run down the left wing. Plenty waiting in the middle. And they've got rid. And claimed it back swiftly. Alvedi. Freuler. Granit Xhaka. Lerma. Now he's got space here. Diaz looking to run onto it. And a chance! And that has flown over.
Colombia certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lerma shifted upfield. Akanji attempts a clearance. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's straight offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Does really well to win the ball there. Calmly anticipates. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. James Rodriguez. Diaz. Mojica. Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. Rida. James Rodriguez. And here's the chance to counter. He has found the way through. Munoz. Hit into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Rida. And it's played forward. And that could set him on his way. Diaz. That's been drilled forward. Freuler wins the duel this time. Akanji. Out for a throw. They get a throw in. And it's James Rodriguez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mojica. Great run on the overlap here. Mojica. Played into the middle. Mojica. That's good play. Diaz. Can he deliver? Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Mojica really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Diaz going full tilt down the left. Pings in across. Akanji. Alvedi. Over to the left. And that was asking just too much of him. Mojica. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver.
Suarez. Oh, it's come loose. Diaz played out to the left flank.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. He's had a shot!
It's anyone's ball now. Freuler with the clearance.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he's there to clear it.
Spread out to the left.
He's got away. And that's aimed into the middle. Lerma. Aim forwards. Reader. Chance to play it in. He can get that clear. Looking to break at pace. Moved on forwards.
Mojica looking to hit the byline here.
Lerma gently done. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. James Rodriguez. And it's played forward. And that has been cleared. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Granit Xhaka. Reader. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Delivered with swing. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Freuler.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Rodriguez going full steam ahead down the left flank. In with the challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. And it's hoisted clear. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Alvedi. Vargas.
Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Rodriguez. Okafor. He's found a way through. Could be danger here. And that was very necessary. Another throw-in. Produces a cross. Lerma. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. Akanji with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Alvedi. Freuler. Reader. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Diaz. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Okafor. Vargas plays it through. Well read, nice interception. Lerma aim forwards. Akanji. Great defending, strong and determined. Diaz. Suarez. And he's onside. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Alvedi shifted upfield. Rodriguez, and it's lofted through here. He's shifting, and the shot! Not out the best in the keeper.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
There's the shot! Mojica opts to play it back. Colombia have great chance! Reader. Lerma does really well to win the ball there. Do have a chance to counter here. Aimed in towards the centre. Akanji getting this one clear. It's really well cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Ricardo Rodriguez. Akanji, aim forwards. Munoz wins the duel this time. And the counter could be on for Colombia now. Hammers, played into space. Reader. Okafor. Vargas. Ricardo Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. James Rodriguez. Out to the left it goes. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Proves too strong. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Keeper's dealt with that. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Munoz. Munoz, gently done. Gets it away. James. There's the header! He's got a goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Colombia grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Can he latch on to this? And he's straight offside. Muscular approach does pay off here. Reader. Nice physical challenge. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Diaz. Vidmar does well to get it back. Vargas. Reader. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Reader. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Diaz. Ohika. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. And that's a throw-in. James Rodriguez. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's there to clear it. Vargas. Reader. Reader. He can run onto that. Okafor. Vidmar. Can he finish? And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Moved on forwards.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Granit Xhaka. And it's Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes on a charge down the left. Granit Xhaka. Oh, such a clever touch. It's a shapes to shoot. They've done it. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Switzerland are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Elvedi gets across to intercept that. Granit Xhaka. Colombia to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Ricardo Rodriguez. Munoz. Elvedi gets over and intercepts. Reader. Vargas. Freuler. Reader. Now it's Okafor. Reader. And the counter is on. And it's Munoz. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! caught in 9 at the last.
Colombia, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Over to the left. Now it's Diaz. Can he deliver? Diaz tries a shot! Has another go! And that's past the post.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
A little off target. He's onto it in a flash. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Vidmar is there, and he can get that clear. Diaz. Mojica could try cutting inside here. That's the throw. And it's played forward. That'll be a throw. Lerma, gently done. He's free, he has got space. Suarez goes to finish! And that has been cleared. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. For a shot! That's going to go a long way. Sanchez. Munoz. James Rodriguez. Deftly away. What a throw in. And it's Munoz, out to the right. Chance, surely! Rodriguez attempts a clearance. James. Colombia have a free kick.
Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Akanji, Granit Xhaka.
Great defending, strong and determined. Munoz moved on forwards and claimed it.
Tries from distance. Akanji, Granit Xhaka, Ricardo Rodriguez, Granit Xhaka, Akanji,
Aim forwards. He is through. Okafor! He scored!
it hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Switzerland are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Akanji, Granit Xhaka, Freuler, Rieder. Now it's Okafor.
That's really well manoeuvred.
And now the breakaway. Now it's Diaz. That has found him in acres of space. Mojica.
And the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Oh, that's nice. Now it's Diaz.
Tries to get it clear.
Okafor. Rieder. Rieder forwards and with intent. Sanchez.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Akanji cuts it out. Ricardo Rodriguez. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aim forwards.
Diaz purring through the gears. Suarez.
Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Well, that's just very cynical. For him to think he could get away with it is ugly on his part.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Okafor. Lukumi. Moved on forwards.
Vargas. And it's Rodriguez. Picks it up out wide. Granit Xhaka.
That's tidy. Up he goes! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Elvedi does really well to win the ball there. This could be their final throw of the dice. And he's heaved it away. Diaz. Lerma. Spread out to the left. Vargas. Rida. Freuler. That's a throw. Mojica. Showing good feet. So who's he picking out? James Rodriguez. And there's the shot! Granit Xhaka. That's really well manoeuvred. Ricardo Rodriguez. Munoz wins the duel this time. Diaz. James Rodriguez. And it's played forward. Akanji. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Rodriguez. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Driven forward. The pass has gone astray. And the keeper takes decisive action. Diaz. Strong running down that left flank. Mojica. Granit Xhaka. Vargas. Granit Xhaka. Akanji. Pinged towards the front line. Rodriguez, now he's off and running. So what can they make of this? That has found him in acres of space. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Rida. Lerma concedes a free kick for that. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Munoz. Up towards the front line. Clearly not happy with that. Okafor. Reader. Vargas.
James Rodriguez.
Suarez.
That looks a cracking ball. Plenty to aim at here.
Diaz. And he's certainly onside here.
Colombia with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Okafor. Reader.
James Rodriguez.
Okafor. Reader. Mojica cuts out the pass.
Oh, this looks sharp.
He's onto it in a flash. Munoz.
James Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. Ricardo Rodriguez.
Freuler. Alvedi. Vargas. Akanji.
Granit Xhaka.
Akanji. Lukumi.
And it's played forward.
Munoz.
Ricardo Rodriguez.
Akanji. Alvedi. Reader.
Ball is over the line. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Nice control.
Succumbs to the pressure. Munoz.
Moved on forwards.
Big chance!
He can get that clear. And it's James Rodriguez.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Alvedi.
Rodriguez.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Ricardo Rodriguez. Sam. Reader. Caresses it through. Now it's Okafor. Okafor. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Vidmar does really well to win the ball there. Played out to the right. Diaz. Munoz. Played towards the front line. Has a look and plays it forward. Granit Xhaka. And that's it. Switzerland can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative, and of course were duly awarded.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to remind you the parking in the area